Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. The perfect sentence format allows all the needed parts of giving information in a succinct summary of either a theme, process, or information. In this case, this is an informational sentence about becoming an international lawyer. The 6 phrases allow maximal variety of written expression. The beauty of this template is that showcasing information allows for the grammatical function to expose itself differently depending on your writing style. Strong phrases allow flexibility that you can write them in any order, which fosters a phenomenal capacity to showcase your writing skills as diverse from any other. 6 to the power of 6 means that 46,000 variations of this sentence is possible. And there's only 50 students in the class, so there's a lot of writing possibilities here. Never be intimidated by templates and forms that guide your expression. And note that each phrase has a noun and a verb with adjectives in the form of 2 nouns in a row, that the first or second noun become adjectives to the last noun. That's if you have that kind of a phrase. There are other phrases where you have a sentence with both a noun and a verb, but you can also have prepositions with nouns as the objects in the phrase, so therefore there's not a verb in that one. But you can put them together like tinker toys to build a strong idea, theme, or delivery of information. So now let's look at the parts of speech. Remember to underline your nouns in blue 1 time, verbs in red 2 times, adjectives are circled in green, adverbs are very rare. Not is an adverb, and in the next sentence it will show to you its versatility. It reverses the position of the verb to negative. Most adverbs just give more buck to the verb, can precede or chase an adjective, or be placed anywhere in the sentence for emphasis for time that's lapsing, but not the not. It's an absolute adverb every time. So that's nice to know because there are not very many absolutes in language. And that's when Lizzie the language lizard shows her colors. You have the ability to put the sentence in your order plus cancel it out in the not. So of course your flagship noun shows up in the first phrase, the, and is similar to an adjective but more flagging is a noun is coming, a noun is coming, and you look further down the sentence to find indeed it does show up. So we have lawyer as a noun. Oh, all of these got taken out. How weird. Okay, so lawyer is our noun, and it's not wanting to do the blue. That's about all that's left. The lawyer is the noun. All is a noun here, but if we go down here, you see how it is an adjective describing children. And we have litigation as a noun. We have reservation. You see where I spazzed off on the double-lined verbs. Children is a noun. Rights, ooh, I'm spazzing. That shouldn't be boxed in, is a noun. Culture is a noun. And this is Lizzie the language lizard, depending on where in the sentence your noun is, can become an adjective. If it's a one-time verb, if you put a TION on the end of it, it becomes another noun. And the magic of expression exposes itself through the operative noun and the verbs that are operating on it, and the clarifiers, which are your adjectives. And then we box in all of your prepositions. We got during, on, by, and then we have an unusual that, which shows time lapsing, identifies your noun, that culture, that idea, that children. So there you have how to do this in a linear fashion. And we will now look at how to do grammar in a sentence diagramming format. So hang on, here we go. All right, we have here school practices, which is a pattern 1. And the pattern 1 leads you to wonder about what is it that we're practicing. But it's a complete sentence. If it was a question, does your school practice? And you'd say school practices, yeah. And if you said my school, you clarify where is that school, or its proximity and understanding to you, the author. So in a pattern 2, you notice that the line is broken from the main subject noun school and practice, which is your verb, practicing, ding, ding, ding. And health is a subservient noun to school. We could put health in the subject noun slot. We could say health practices school. And it's kind of awkward, but it could be clarified by prepositions. Health practices school-wide emphasis, and that becomes a pattern 10. But pattern 9, excuse me. We're only going to ever emphasize pattern 1, 2, and 3. There are 10 patterns. And if you go to this upstairs link that's up there that says https YouTube blah blah, you can see another presentation of different sentences by another diagramming advocate. So a pattern 3 allows for the poetic and emotional response to facts. So we could say a school is lame, or we could say a school is not lame when practicing health because of the COVID-19 virus. And if we put COVID down below the line there, it would become an adjective for virus. So this perfect sentence has lots of variables. I'm trying to make it stick to one word per slot. If you notice down here, you have because of the COVID-19. That's a compound preposition, and there are others, but the expression can take hold, and you can enjoy how to express a fact, expand on the fact in a pattern 2, and then expose your reaction in a poem or a pattern 3. So enjoy the different perspectives of grammar. And Mayday! Mayday is an exclamation, and it's missing a verb, so you need to add one. Mayday is. Mayday is fun is a pattern 3. Mayday today is a pattern 2. Enjoy.